Hello everybody, it's Linda and I'm back to share another project with you. I'm currently working on another shadow box. This time it will be steampunked. And I want to show you how I altered these flowers to make the steampunk flowers for my upcoming project. As you probably all know, Iamroses is having a contest, and part of that challenge is to create your own flower using the Iamroses flowers. So I use these 5 petal flowers here. And I think these are the only mulberry flat flowers that I have from Iamroses. I have tons of other flowers, which some of you saw in my previous shadow box. I've been using many there. And okay, let's start. You need 2 flowers because I'm going to layer them. They're pretty delicate and I want to add some body to them, and I'll do that by layering. So you just take your glue. I'm using Scotch quick dry adhesive, and it would be perfect to use my craft mat, but my craft mat is a complete mess, so I'm using a phone book instead. And then I'll just layer this right on top. Now it's thicker, of course, because it's got 2 layers. The next step is to take your aluminum foil tape. I use the cheap stuff that I got from my hardware store, and sorry, and you just cut a piece. I'm just peeling off the backing here and laying it on top of the flower, and I'm turning it around so as not to attach it to the newspaper, and I'm just pressing the flower into the aluminum foil tape, and now I'm going to cut it. So I just cut as close as I can, sorry, to the double layered flower, and you end up with a mulberry flower covered in aluminum foil tape on one side and just regular sorry, on the other. What I decided to do is to add another layer, and I'm not just sandwiching the flower prior to cutting because then I wouldn't know where to cut. So I just do one side first, and if I can manage to peel this off, I'll do the other side. Here you go. Okay, sticky side up, then place your flower and push it into the foil tape, and the next round of cutting. Okay, so now you've got a mulberry flower covered in aluminum foil tape on both sides. So it's time to start distressing it. And I'm going to use alcohol inks for this. So, sorry, I'll just grab a piece of felt, my alcohol inks, shake them a bit. Put a drop. And another drop. So I'm adding ink, alcohol ink to my flower. Okay, I can see that I need some blending solution, so just a second. So I found my blending solution. Sorry. And it's still morning and my voice is a bit, well. So, okay, here we go. This is why we all have craft mats, and if mine wasn't so messy, I'd definitely use it. Okay, so I've got this covered, and now it's off to my big shot to emboss it. So now my flower is embossed, and I used Tim Holtz Alterations Sussex embossing folder, Tattered Gears or something. And I'm going to use the StazOn Jet Black ink pad for this. I have this old one that I'm using for these purposes. So just rubbing it on like so. So now you can see that I've got like a steampunk flower. Okay, so I'm now going to make heaps more. I'm just cutting a bit into it in the corners here to make it more flexible and bendable. And as you can see, I've now created a flower which is pretty sturdy that you can bend because it's got the foil tape on both sides. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun playing with these and creating my project. So hope to see you again when my shadow box is done. And have a wonderful day. Thank you all for watching. Hope this was helpful. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.